Okay, so I'm going to be making my usual breakfast. I'm trying to get some good lighting. Okay, so I'm gonna go get the ingredients right now. I've got some sausage that I cooked. It's turkey polska kielbasa. I'm gonna grab some of these grape tomatoes. Garlic, which I already peeled. And these are Costco mushrooms that I need to use. I have Costco eggs. Bob Evans egg whites. And what else? I need onion and spinach. Spinach from Costco, organic. And I need onion. Onion. Where are you, onion? Where are you, onion? I don't even know what that is that I'm singing. I might not have any onion. Oh, here's onion. Yay. There's an onion. Okay. So, first of all, I'm gonna cut these veggies up, the onion and the mushrooms. This is like not flattering, is it? Okay. So let me show you what I'm doing. Just cut these ends off. This is how I do it. I don't know. And then I just knife around it and then just peel these layers off. I don't want to get too much of the onion, just the skin. This might be like a live video, or I might like speed it up and edit it, or do both. I might do a short that's like sped up. I do have a lot of little like crumbs, onion skin crumbs. Okay. So now I'm just going to slice this. Oh, the outfit of the day is Old Navy shorts from a million years ago and a Fabletics top. So it doesn't like match exactly properly, but I think it goes pretty well. So I'm going to heat my pan on medium heat and use olive oil onto my pan. And then I gotta dice these onions up. So I got these little glass containers. There's like a set of 9 at Costco, and it was only 20 bucks. So the reason why we want to use glass containers is for recent studies have shown that plastics from our food intake is getting into all of our blood vessels, brain, and everything. So we need to really limit the amount of plastics that we use. And I just realized that I was eating those cookie pops, the cookie pop recipe that I just posted. I was eating it by holding a plastic baggie, like, and I was trying to like not use, I hate wooden sticks. It's one of those things that's like nails on a chalkboard for me personally, from those carnation, those ballpark, when we would go to like baseball games, like back in my day, they would sell those ice creams with a wooden like spoon, and it was just so cringe to me, like on my teeth, like near my teeth, the wood, and it was just ruined the whole ice cream experience. So I would not want that. So to me, I don't want to use like popsicle sticks. I'm okay with having like popsicles with sticks, but just me buying them, like, I was like, no, I'd rather just do it my way, because I was thinking like I could like buy stuff to like popsicle makers and stuff like that. And I was looking at them and I was like, no, I don't want any of these. Like, most of them don't fit into my freezer because my freezer is packed. I don't have much room as it is for everything. Like, I've always wanted like an extra freezer so I can have more stuff. So that's already a problem. And then when you start putting popsicle sticks, you're gonna have to buy popsicle sticks and then throw them away. So that's like a waste, you know? Like with the air fryer, there's like inserts for the air fryer that you can like throw away, like disposable, you know, like protector kind of things, like coffee filters kind of thing. But it's like inside of me, I like want to reduce waste as much as possible. Like, I don't want to continue to buy them and store them because I don't have that much storage. And I don't want to be wasteful either. So I'm like, I'll just do it the way that I've been doing it because that works for me. And that's why I shared the video, because I'm like, okay, well, there's probably a lot of other people out there just like me. And it's like the cheaper method. Okay, so right now, I chopped up all these onions and I am getting like a little watery-eyed. But I'm probably going to use half of these and then just store the other half in a container. So just like you don't have to race out to the store and change everything into glass. That's way too expensive. And it's like dangerous too. I was just thinking of a story, but like I don't need to go into all these stories. But since I already mentioned it, it's like dumb to not say it. But when my daughter was little, like a year and a half, my older daughter had a like a pioneer trip where they learn about how people lived in the olden days. And so they had to bring the original, like, things that the kids would eat during that time. And so one of the things that they could bring for a drink was root beer. So I bought glass bottled root beer, because that's what the kids used to drink when they were little, or back in the day. So I'm going to put these into the pan. So this is the oil heated up in this pan here. I'm so bad at, like, oh my God. Okay, you're still there. Okay, so that's the pan. Okay, so I'm going to put these onions into the pan. Hear that sizzle? That's a good thing. You want to preheat the pan and get a spatula. Must have a plastic spatula because you don't want the metal scraping of the pan. Up some, where did I have this before? Right here. I'm gonna chop up some. I'm gonna get a little spoon. Look, this spoon rest. And put my spatula on there. Grab these mushrooms. I guess I was gonna like open it nicely, but I'm just getting to like rip this open. Okay, so I'm gonna rinse these mushrooms in cold water with some vegetable rinse. Some of these look a little different than when I bought them, but see, they're like white, but some are getting like browned, which is not good. But what's the date on these? I'm like reading everything. I just saw a date. I can barely see, so I need like my glasses. But I thought I saw a date when I was ripping this open. I think it's on the plastic that I ripped. Oh my God. I think they're fine because I literally just bought them like the other day, like a few days ago. So I'm just gonna grab ones that are really like the good ones. Some of these, see how, I think it's just moisture. It's like tan. I don't know, it kind of freaks me out about mushrooms, but I'll just grab the best ones. And then when in doubt, throw it out. I don't know. Then people say you're wasting food. I think it's fine. I just literally don't know. Okay, so we'll just grab these. So this is the vegetable and fruit wash that I use from Trader Joe's that I talked about already. And I just like you're washing your hands, you're washing your veggies with this wash and then rinsing it off. And then I'll probably just like put those on the stove. Like the stove isn't on, but it's just to sit there to like the water will drip from the strainer and I can just have it right next to me. And then I'll just slice these mushrooms, just like a rough chop. It's gonna go into my eggs. And I'm just gonna take this paper towel and just dry it off a little bit as I go. So these mushrooms look absolutely perfect, but this was one of the white ones that didn't have any like moisture on it. Okay, I'm gonna cut one of the ones that has a little bit of like brownish. I'm sure they're fine. But that's like always my concern, like is the food like fresh enough? I think that's why people get like scared when they're cooking or something. If they don't cook it fast enough, then it might go bad and then it's like wasting money. And that's always, it always like stresses me out. Like when I buy food, I'm like, oh, I have to go home and cook it because it's gonna go bad. Because I work a lot. I can work a lot of hours. So that's a bunch of mushrooms, and I'm going to take that and put it into this. I'm gonna stir this. These onions are like pretty much already done. Usually I put them in around the same time, but that's fine. So I kind of want like an equal amount of mushroom to onion ratio. And then I have a bunch more mushrooms that I'm gonna cut, so I can just like store it for the next time that I make this. Which after I finish that batch, then I'll be making another batch. But I might just, I don't know. I feel like I have to cook all these mushrooms at one time now because they're starting to change color. I need to like research that, Google it. But I'm filming this on my phone, so I can't do it right now. Like, how long do mushrooms last? But I'm just annoyed that I cut the expiration date and my eyes are like, can't read it. I had such perfect vision throughout my life. don't. Sometimes it's just the lighting. So like when I put my phone on it, the flashlight, or go outside in the sunlight, then I can like read it. Okay, so that's a lot more mushrooms. I still have so much more. I bought this huge thing at Costco, so I don't really need that much mushrooms. The problem is that the prices are usually so good that it's like the same price as going to the store. And buying like a little thing for the same price, which is wild. That's why they charge a fee to shop there. So I get discounts on gas and food, of course, and anything that I buy there. So for me, I save money every year by shopping there. Okay, this is the last mushroom from the one that I rinsed. The ones that I rinsed. So I'm not gonna cook all those mushrooms. It's already too much. Now I could cook way more. So I usually do more than this. But the problem is I have so much that I already started cooking these onions and stuff, so it's almost done. So I'll probably have to do like another batch. And inside of me, I'm like, I just want to go to work. But this is important, to eat healthy. And then I'll have it like for other days, and I'll just be able to like leave after I eat. So you gotta take that time. Enjoy that time that you get to cook and get to eat healthy. So it's looking really good. So now I'm gonna add in, oh yeah, I've been talking and I need to really like work. Okay. So I'm going to just grab a bunch of spinach and just like twist it, like ripping it. See, the spinach is nice and fresh, and I just bought the spinach the same time as the mushrooms. So that's telling me that it's fine. So I'm going to put a bunch of spinach in there. So I need to cut the garlic and the tomatoes, so I need to do that right now. I have all these mushrooms. All these mushrooms that I just cut, so I have to put this in a container. Hopefully these all fit in here. I just left the spinach like on the top to cook. Okay, so that worked out good. Perfect. So I'm gonna put these onions and mushrooms back. And then these mushrooms, I'm gonna put another piece of clear plastic wrap. Dollar Tree is where I get all my, whatever you call these things. Parchment paper, wax paper, foil, plastic wrap, sandwich bags. Even my plates and stuff I got there. I get these like ramekins. Or I don't know what you call them. These little things, these little dishes where you like prepare your items. Like sauces, or like when you cut up stuff and you just want to put it in a container. Like if you're doing like a taco night or something and you have a bunch of like little ingredients, you use those. Or like you're just preparing food and you're chopping up garlic and onion and cilantro, whatever, and you can just put it in those little containers as you're going. So there's a lot of good things at Dollar Tree that I have. Plate chargers. I need to get new ones of those. So I'm just peeling this garlic. Okay, I don't really need a lot for that, so I'm just gonna use these two little ones. And I'm just gonna slice these up. I just do like a quick chop, like just doesn't have to be perfect at all. Okay. So if you can see that little amount, I'm going to put that in here. And I'm just letting it sit on top of the spinach because I want to dice up some cherry tomatoes. And I don't want the garlic to like burn. Actually, I need to put this sausage in there. So this is the turkey polska kielbasa. And it's already cooked, so it just needs to heat through. So I guess I will like mix that in. I should have put that in like before the spinach. Hopefully the garlic will be okay. Now I do want to add some more seasoning to this. So I'm gonna use garlic salt. I don't want to use too much because sometimes it's like way too much seasoning. I love seasoning, but sometimes you can really like overdo it. I need to put these garlic stuff in here, and I need to throw this away. It was like a shriveled grape tomato. I don't like anything that's like shriveled up, like grape tomatoes or like grapes or blueberries, strawberries. I'm just going to chop up these tomatoes. Just slice them up. I got these at Walmart. They're pretty cheap. I guess I'll use all of them because there's not that many left. So I'm washing them with the vegetable wash and then I dry them. There's a little, if it feels like shrivelly, I just throw it out. So I don't want it ruining my whole thing with some nasty tasting stuff. I don't know if they taste bad, but okay. I have plenty of tomatoes, so I don't need those. So good. So let's see. I can use some garlic powder. And some. I have a bunch of this parsley, so I'm like just gonna use that. Put some cracked pepper. And then I do have Himalayan salt. I'll just put a little bit of that. It's pink Himalayan salt. So we've got the natural flavors of the vegetables. We've got the sausage, which has a lot of flavoring in it. And then we've got the added spices and seasonings. So now that's gonna sit there for a little bit, which I feel like I have to hurry at this point because I need to do the eggs. Alright, so just grab a container container like this. Grab your eggs. We don't want that vegetable mixture to get too... We'll just turn down the heat for that, but or take it off the heat. I don't want it to get burned. Okay, so I'm opening the eggs and I'm just going to crack. That was not very good. Okay. Someday I'm going to learn how to do that one-handed egg crack. I don't really know how. I just leave that open, the trash thing open, and just... I should try it right now, the one-handed egg crack. I'm going to try that right now because I've always wanted to try it and I was like... too afraid, and eggs are super expensive right now, so pretty risky. I don't even know how to do it. Oh shoot, I just totally it worked though. I didn't get any shells in there. I need to learn the proper technique because I have no idea how to do it. Oh my god. I'm not doing it good. Oh shit. I need to edit that out. I just swore. But that's okay. My channel isn't even monetized yet, so... I think every great cook needs to wash their hands like so many times. You don't want cross-contamination. I took a bunch of like classes when I was younger on cooking and older. And food handling, because I was a server too and a busser, so I needed to be certified in food handling. So cross-contamination is like a huge thing for me. I think I used, I can't remember, but 5 or 6 eggs. Now I could use a low-carb tortilla and make a burrito, but should I do that? I don't think I want to. I like it just plain. So I'm gonna add some pepper in there, some of my pink Himalayan sea salt, some garlic powder, just some of the same ingredients that I used, or the seasonings that I used in the vegetable sausage mixture. So nice and seasoned. And then I'm gonna put these eggs back on the, it's olive oil is on the way. Back on the heat. Crank that baby up to like medium. Make sure it's hot again, because it cools down pretty quick and it can burn them pretty quick. So I like to clean as I go, and I'm pretty much already cleaned up. So like, yeah, my counters are clean. What do I have? I just have legs right here. And I have my spoon rest and my spatula. Okay. Now, I did not put the egg whites in here. So I'm gonna do that. I'm probably gonna use this whole thing because there wasn't that much in it. Just whip that up. I would put a little milk in here, but we don't have any right now. We have cottage cheese and yogurt. That might be kind of gross. I think people use that though. Because then it'll be like cheesy with the cottage cheese. Okay, now that I hear that it's sizzling, I'm just gonna dump this whole thing in. This is like a live video, so I'm not sure. I think I will, I don't know, who knows. I might do like a short. Those are the kind of things I'm thinking about as I'm doing this. Okay. So we're just having the eggs cook on medium. You don't want to turn it up too high. I could go a little higher, but you kind of want to let it sit and just do its thing. And I'm gonna grab some cheese. I only have a tiny bit of cheese left. I got a block of cheese, so I think I better use this before it gets bad. August. I think I'll just wait. This is like, there's barely any in here, but this is the kind of cheese, like I'll get, this is from Walmart. There's like, you know, like not that much in there. And then Tabasco. Secret ingredient. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab a plate and I'm going to grab a fork. And this is my naughty thing that I like to have. So I'm going to, it's not even naughty, it's just normal. But I'm trying to eat like high protein, so for me it's like really naughty. I'm doing a lot of naughty things by eating carbs. I'm trying to, I just washed these, drying these dishes here, but I was trying to like get a good angle for you guys. That's probably good. This is naughty. This is naughty butter because it has canola oil in it, which regular butter is fine. But this is what me and my kids have been eating, and it's super delicious. Okay, and then San Luis sourdough is carbs, but it's sourdough, so it's good carbs, right? Right? So to be quick and easy, I'll just like flip it, break it into two, put it into the toaster. So that's toasting up right now. Grab a knife, check on my eggs. I just get some slivers of butter here, like already ready to go. And then come back over here and lift this up from the sides. And this kind of comes out different every time because I'll use like a different amount of like eggs or the ingredients that I use. Like, but for a long time I wasn't using sausage, but I just incorporated that this last couple times. It's like meal prepping, but by cooking that the whole sausage and then only using half of it, or I don't think that was half. It was just like I just saved a quarter of it. So let that cook. And then my bread is going to be ready soon. And then while that cooks, usually I'm just doing like a ton of things. So I'm just gonna like, there's some dishes here that I just want to put away. They're just drying on this drying mat. So I have these like lid containers. And that's what I do. This one was already dried. Okay, so I have these toaster tongs. So I just grab the bread, putting it in the plate there. I might have to, I hear the sizzle over here. So let me bring you guys back over here. Actually, I need to do this first because I love when the butter melts on the bread. And I don't like it when it's cold. So So that is naughty because look at all this butter that I'm using. Like, it's okay to be naughty because it's not even really like what am I really doing? What am I really doing that's so bad? Okay, so I'm bringing you over to the egg scramble here. So this is what it looks like, and I'm gonna put a bunch of Tabasco in it. And then I'm going to stir it again and see how, I don't know if you can see the bottom of the pan is like, has like burnt egg on it, or not burnt, but like browned egg. But the moisture from the Tabasco sauce is going to kind of like lift that up. Sorry about that. Well, it usually does. I might have waited too long, but even if it doesn't, it's just, it tastes good. And that's not even the point of it. But it does bring some moisture in there. But usually there's a lot of moisture from the vegetables, which I'm surprised. That, I think I didn't, the last time I think I used way too many vegetables, that's why. It was like kind of watery, but this is good because I like to have that brown bottom of the pan with egg, because that means that it's not runny, because I don't like watery, you know. So this is like perfect. Perfect. Okay. And then I want to keep adding more Tabasco, but I won't, because I can add it to my own, because my son might eat this. She probably will. Okay, I need to plate this. Where am I going? Okay. All right, so I'm going to grab actually, I'm like, should I put this on the whole thing or just my plate? The cheese. I think I just want to like pour the cheese over it, like sprinkle it over the whole thing. Because I can buy more cheese and do it. But then I'll just turn this off, turn the heat off, and then just grab a scoop with a lot of the cheese on it and just put it on my plate. So there's a bunch left over, because that's a big plate of food. And then I have my toast too. This is my toast. So I'm going to bring it over to the table. So this is what it looks like. And then I'm going to have my water here. And go ahead and eat my food. So this is the naughty bread. Actually, so what I've learned is that you're supposed to eat, I guess I'll keep it there so you can see it. I'll keep, because I'm really learning as I'm doing this, like visuals, like lighting, like how I look in certain angles, and like making sure the things that I'm using are inside the frame of the camera. I'm just like learning different things. So as I'm doing this, so I get better, so I like to add more Tabasco. I love Tabasco with eggs. It's so good. And all those vegetables. It reminds me of like pizza. So like cooked vegetables on pizza. So just think of stuff like that. And I don't know why, but I crave these veggies. So as my spiritual journey has been going, that didn't make any sense. Oh, this tastes so good. Like especially right, it's like fresh right after you just made it. It tastes so good. And then as you heat it up, it gets good too. And then the sourdough toast. I like it where it's not that like, I like when it's crispy, like browned, but I also like it when it's not. Or it tastes like dough and butter. So good. And you can like put it on your toast. I like to do this with like spaghetti and garlic bread. That's what I'm thinking of right now. Like Italian sausage with spaghetti on garlic bread. Oh my God. And this is so good. I love it. So it's super healthy. It has eggs and egg whites. So when I have the crust like this, I can just be eating and then take a bite of the crust. That's really good. And it seems like so like good for my soul. Because even the naughty parts but the fact that I'm eating a bunch of veggies, healthy stuff, that it's homemade. And usually I'm not eating the sausage in this, so like I said before. But if you don't want the veggies, you can just, what I used to do was make the sausage and the eggs. But I want to be healthy. And the more that I try to be healthy, the more that I love it and I'm used to it. Because I didn't eat this way growing up. We wouldn't even have breakfast, or I would crave like McDonald's English muffin as a kid. And then as an adult. And I swear this is so good. So good. And the amount of seasoning is perfect. There's not too much. Also not too little. It's really good. And you know the Tabasco is Tabascoing. Because I feel it. I feel like I have to go blow my nose. That's how I know there's a right amount. And think about it. That might be clearing out your sinuses, your lymphatic system, is what I'm hearing. Everything is just so thanks for having breakfast with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.